Say hey, Yellow Jacket fans, welcome to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, congratulations on a 61-0 victory. I've been trying to think of the right adjective driving back from Adairsville to call this because it was really dominating.
Yeah, I really didn't anticipate it being like that, to be honest with you.
No.
You know, I thought if we come out and play, we could beat them, you know, fairly easy, but not like we did. You know, I think the opening kickoff set the tone. I think when we got that ball on the opening kickoff, I think they kind of, you know, I hate to say they folded the tent, but, you know, and then, you know, when we had 6 turnovers the first half, I think 5 or 6, I can't remember, but, and we had a bunch of short fields, and when you got short fields after turnovers, chances are you're going to score.
You had 4 picks. You recovered the opening game kickoff, so that's a fumble recovery. I guess you call that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you stripped them on another kickoff return that Jeremy Register recovered. Mm-hmm. So that's 6 in my book.
Wow, that's a lot of turnovers in one game.
Yeah.
This was in a half.
Yeah, you're up to plus 11 for the season. So yeah, it was just an unbelievable, dominating victory. The last couple times we've played them, they have played us tough in the first half, and we didn't play real well. They played well. This was just like the Ringgold game. You 21 at the end of the first quarter is 21-0, and you and I talked on the field afterwards. You looked like you'd played a game last week, and you'd just gotten better from week to week to week.
Well, I think, you know, the week off really helped us. I think it got our legs back under us a little bit, and I thought our execution was much better. And, you know, and we had 3 extra days of preparation, and that makes a difference with the kind of offense that they run. So it was good timing for a week off, and then, you know, I thought our kids were ready to get back on the field.
Who did you play in place of Kendez at left?
Carson Griffin.
Yes, Carson.
I wanted to tell you that at pregame, but I couldn't because Coach Bishop was standing there
right
with us.
Yeah.
But Carson, I'm proud of him. He's just a 10th grader, and he filled in nicely. And Kendez is probably going to be out in, you know, 3 or 4 weeks. So Carson is getting some great time in there.
You dominated with your 3 down linemen, which made the linebackers' jobs really, really well, easier. And then the Mac Daddies. Golly, Coach, you and I could have gained 2 and 3 yards on some of those holes. Yeah,
we had a good plan offensively. You know, a lot of times they'll change defenses or do something different, but they didn't. We had a good plan. And
you mean the teams you play actually change up when they play you?
Sometimes.
Every time.
But I thought our kids really, you know, they executed running the football. You know, we didn't throw the ball like we normally do, but we really didn't have to. You know, our running game was good. Zach was good. Our offensive line played really well tonight, I thought.
Well, some of the plays that went off tackle, it's like the Red Sea parted because your offensive lineman folded everybody back, and there was nobody getting to them.
Yep, it was. We did have a good plan, and we executed for the most part most of the night. That I thought we caught the ball well, we ran the ball well, and I thought Gavin, you know, he struggled just a little bit early, but he found his receivers later on.
He just missed Brandon Spector on that skinny post.
Yeah, and we had 10 receivers catch 1 ball. I mean, that's
unheard of.
Unheard of. And Davis had 2 catches, and that was it. So.
And Davis's pick, oh my, just stuck that big left paw out there. Todd and I were talking live during the broadcast. We don't think Clemson realizes what they're getting.
No, I know they don't. You know, we don't, you know, showcase the tight end very much, and then when he's in there, everybody knows he's in there for a reason. We're going to throw it to him most of the time. And but you're right. The sky's the limit for him, even at Clemson. I mean, you know, I don't know if he'll play early or not, but he's got 4 or 5 years at Clemson. He'll be a special player for him.
I'm just anxious to see where they play him, because after they watch a couple tapes of him and how he plays linebacker, they may be thinking about putting him at an outside rush linebacker.
They may do it.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. You know what, folks? Let's take a look at the plan that the Yellow Jackets had, because they executed to near perfection. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Say hey, Yellow Jacket fans, welcome back to the 6th game of the season. We are at Tiger Stadium on the campus of Adairsville High School, and the Yellow Jackets got a nice 61-0 victory. 21 points in the first quarter, 26 in the second. We had a missed extra point.
Two of them.
Two of them. Yeah. And then the number 2s, 3s, and 4s scored 7 in the third, 7 in the fourth, and Julio De Leon showed some leg.
Yeah, you know, again,
you've been waiting.
We want him to kick, and you know, if he can get more consistent and kick it like that, he'll be the kickoff guy. So the ball's in his court, and but they both doing a good job, except those 2 extra points we got to work on.
Julio kicked 2 touchbacks, if I can learn to speak, 2 touchbacks, and then he kicked that one right down within a yard or 2 of the sideline.
Yep. Yeah, he's been a little bit inconsistent, but he's getting better.
And then he almost took out an Adairsville player with a kickoff on a line drive. The only reason I think the kid caught it was it stuck in his shoulder pad. But anyway, our captains for tonight's game are?
You got Rucker Reeves, Cole Griffin, Greg Carr, and Tripp Hoblitzell.
Tripp had a good game too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. We're going to see a play early in the game that he just, I mean, it's just textbook on how a Stinger or Rover plays an outside play. He sheds the blocker and makes a tackle all by himself. It's just outstanding. We could probably have 10 or 12 Stingers tonight.
Probably so.
I know of 6 we can put in for sure.
Yeah, and this is our first time on grass this year.
Yes,
so
it is.
A little bit different feel out there in pregame.
Eduardo puts toe to leather.
He actually missed this ball in number 1. The Boswell kid, you know, he probably wishes he had that over, but great job by Tripp Hoblitzell getting on the ball.
So Tripp gets that. Okay, good. Fumble recovery. Bring my stat sheet up to date. 1st and 10 from the 20. Jackets are in business. And look at this. He bounces it outside, and there's just nobody there, Coach.
Yeah, that was a good cut by Zach. Good play call there, just exactly what we thought we'd get.
His vision is so much better. They had a couple good defensive stops, but outside of that, and I mean 2 or 3 maybe, outside of that, the Mac Daddies were pretty dominating. Look at that. Oh, and then look at him go.
We run the power there to our heavy set, and you know, it amazes me that these people, I mean, we've run this formation probably 17 times this year, and we've run the same play 16 times.
Yes.
And I just don't understand why people don't give us a better look, or you know, overload that side or something. But we're going to run the same play as long as they're going to continue to line up like that.
That was Zach's 12th rushing touchdown of the season. Extra point out of the snap of Zane McCracken, the hold of Peyton Morrow, and Eduardo puts toe to leather and puts it through the upright. So just like that, 1:18 in, we're up, and we're going to kick off again. You suppose they're shaking in their boots right now? And what's this kid going to do?
I don't know.
So we kicked the ball a little bit farther downfield. They fielded at about the 13. And at times our kickoff coverage was decent.
Yep.
Other times
it's getting better.
Yeah.
We had a couple tonight that wasn't real good, but you know, we feel like we can get some other guys on that kickoff team that can help us a little bit better sometimes. But they tried that throw. That's the one they had some success with last year.
Yes, it is. But then Brandon Spector just knocked the guy down just to let him know he was there. And it didn't get much better. And this is what Adairsville had the entire first half. They had 1 earned first down and the other one by, no, I think it was just one by face mask. And I think they only had 1 first down in the first half.
Good job by Tripp Hoblitzell right here. And he slowed him down while the rest of the goal hats got there.
Yeah, they got there. So that forces him to punt. And this kid's got a nice leg. It's 98.
Yeah, he does. We tried to block that one. I think he was trying to punt away from Braylon, and he did a good job getting it out of bounds at a decent distance.
They spotted it at the 33. I was telling everybody on the radio it's going to be around the 40.
Good protection right here. Good job by Zeke. Oh. He almost had it. He should have had it, really.
He'll probably tell you.
He knows it. Yep.
Yeah. He had a chance to pull that in. He looks fresh.
He does.
Legs and ankles and joints look good.
This is a miscommunication here.
Hitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Miscommunication. And I tell you, it got humid You know, it started to cool off when the sun went down, but then it turned humid.
Real humid. And they had us for an illegal receiver. That play wouldn't have worked anyway. Anyway, we had 3 receivers up top. I won't tell you, folks, the face coach made. So we got Zach behind Gavin. Good protection.
Good job by Gavin right here giving the ball to Davis.
He carried number 18 for about 5 more yards. Little hitch pattern. 1st and 10 Jackets. Pull the backside guys. And Gavin turned into a running quarterback tonight.
We were giving him a hard time. We're going to have to start calling him a dual threat quarterback.
An RPO quarterback. There you go. I love it. Rolls to the right-hand side. Zach out giving protection. We throw it down.
This was a good run by Drew. Really good run.
Stays in bounds. And he finally stepped out of bounds, they said, right there at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
Good job by Gavin on the zone read.
Well, Zach's running free, too.
Yeah.
Zach didn't have anybody hit him. Another 1st down for the Jackets, and we pull the old University of Georgia Eric Zier play out of the playbook. Zach running hard again on the right-hand side, following the Mac Daddies.
This is a new formation we threw on them here with the tight end trips. Look.
Yep.
That's a bad call. They call holding on Davis there. I didn't see that either.
Neither did I. Do they realize these arms are long? Hey, our favorite referee behind the linebackers.
Yeah.
He's been around a long time.
Yes. Good job getting the ball to Davis on the slip route.
You notice he never did go to the ground. He's just a big kid. Kirk was with me, and he said, when we stood next to Davis before the game, he said, wow, he's tall. Oh, look at this man. Look at him go. Yeah, there's a 3rd rushing touchdown.
Good hard running by Zach.
Kid's tough.
Yes, he's real tough.
Or I guess that's only his 2nd rushing
If
touchdown.
somebody saw him walking down the hall, and I said, there's our starting running back,
They'd
they'd
laugh.
probably laugh at us.
Yeah. You're Calhoun. You won a state championship last year with him. Oh, yeah. Through the uprights. Another touchdown and extra point. That's Zach's 2nd of the game, his 13th of the season. Eduardo going to handle the kickoffs. Toe meets leather.
Another nice kick down to the 5.
Good.
In the right spot.
Yep.
We just
Got to tackle somebody.
not very good there. They get it at the 34-yard line.
I think McKnight hit 26 harder than he hit the ball carrier. They give to the motion man. This is the play I was talking about.
That's a very good play by Tripp.
Yeah, excellent. We bragged about that on the radio. I mean, he just played that perfect.
People look at Tripp and say, well, we feel like we can run on him, but I'm telling you, he's really a physical player for his size.
Yeah, he goes about, what, 170 maybe?
Maybe.
But he's tough.
Yeah, he's tough, and he's a technician. He's fundamentally sound.
They send the wing back in motion. They're looking to throw the ball, and it's picked off by Mr. McKnight.
And we had probably 4 guys around that receiver.
Yeah. Down the sideline he goes, and he says, get off me. All right, now, this is where I missed the touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 20. Turnover belts everywhere. I mean, that turnover belt got used a lot
He
tonight.
got used a lot.
And Coach Clay did get
Oh,
it
it
to
was
the game.
Brandon on the screen.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there we
Yeah.
go.
That was a good run by Brandon. Really was.
Yeah.
Set up blockers nice.
You had a nice lane out there. Well, I can do that. That is Gavin's 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And the extra point is going to be attempted by Mr. Fajardo.
Yeah, I think he makes this one, I think.
Yeah, he does. Right. A little bit more of a line drive. 21-0. And I talked to Coach Clay Stevenson before the game. He said, man, I hope we get off to a good start.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the kind of start you want.
Yeah, that's the start.
8 minutes into the game, we're up 21-0.
Right at the numbers at the 10-yard line.
Good tackle by Carson Spear there.
Yes.
We'll take that. I think that's what, 30-yard line maybe?
Yes, 30. 1st and 10 for Adairsville. Actually spotted at the 31. Coach, there's no place to go.
Really proud of Carson Griffin and the front three up there, Josh Hales and Dawson Hamby.
Yes. Number 11 will be able to brag to the 10-year reunion. He actually took on a block by Davis Allen and got Davis to the ground. He can hang his hat on that for the rest of his life. All right, he had 3 receivers to the right, running back to the left-hand side. And I always had the feeling this running back knew he was going to get hit every time he touched the ball.
That was a really good tackle by John Kell.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and about 5, I think, here, maybe.
Yeah.
3rd and 8, something like that.
Yeah, let me get the right play. Yes. And he's got no place to go.
Nope.
3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Force him to punt again.
I was worried about them faking some punts. They'd faked about 4 punts.
Well, I'm just glad they're glad you didn't rush on that punt. Because that was a block kick waiting to happen. That goes out at the 27. I had a 27 and a half. They ended up marking a 28. Look at that.
That's a tough run by Zach. Tough 9 yards there.
Little jump cut there at the end. Move back to the left-hand side. His feet are quick.
This is a series we start going backwards, I think.
Well, we had a bunch of penalties that they declined 2 of them. A good rush by them.
Yeah, they got in our face there. We had a little RPO, and they got in our face.
Tried to get it to Nate. I always call this a Statue of Liberty reverse. Drew Rutledge down the sidelines.
That was a big first down, 3rd and 3.
Yes.
That was a good call there.
1st and 10 for the Jackets. Scramble, roll.
You got to have that ball, but I think they called holding on us. I didn't think that was a very good call either after looking at it on video.
Did you see it already? Yeah, it wouldn't have counted anyway. It's going to remain first. And it backs us up all the way to the 42, our 42. Motion by Peyton, fake to the bug. Let's give it to Zach. Loses the ball, and I think that was
Nate, I think, got on it.
Yep. Nate Bonner. Johnny on the spot. And we got to go all the way down to there. 36 or 38.
Yeah, we got to go a long way.
Yeah.
And that was a good job by Gavin trying to find somebody. We just got to make that catch.
Yeah, and Braylon broke loose, but Gavin was running for his life, and he saw the guy coming across, and he didn't have time to plant and look down deep.
And then they called holding on us again. They declined it, though.
Yes, they did. We got more yellow litter on the field. Throw the ball down the field. And good defense by their free safety.
That was 3rd and long. We were just taking a shot. And then they call illegal shift, which it really should have been false start, and it should have been dead. You know, we should have had to play over. I don't know why they called it. Nate was on the line.
Todd and I kind of agreed before that play you were going to take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah.
They pick it off
one-on-one, you like your chances with Brandon, but the kid played it pretty good.
Yeah.
Good punt by Aaron here down to the 11 or 12.
I gave him credit for 41 yards. The big stat is it's his only punt. He has 8 punts on the season and 7 inside the 20.
Wow.
That's flipping the field.
Good pressure on the quarterback, and there's Davis Allen and Josh Hales coming back from the nose guard position.
Good hustle, huh? They deliberately took the time to run the quarter out. So we're going to start with the 2nd quarter.
I think this is 3rd down here.
It is.
And that's what a play.
He just reached out with his left hand, knocked it to his right hand, then down the sideline and goes, we got a 1st and goal at their 5.
That was a big-time play.
I think that's his 2nd pick of the year.
That's a good play by number 20. 20 is not a very big player, but he caused a lot of issues in the backfield sometimes.
John Kell getting some time at running back.
Yeah, that was a good run by John Kell there, breaking the tackle and getting in the end zone.
Good strength. Good strength. John Kell picks up his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And Eduardo is going to do, I believe this is,
Yeah, this is the one he misses.
Yeah. Hooks it left.
Pulls it, yep. Kind of looks like my golf swing sometimes.
Mine are more severe duck hooks. The people on the sidelines would have been ducking. All righty. Toe meets leather.
Good kick, down to the 5.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Just
close that seam.
Another good tackle by Carson. We just out of our lanes a little bit there.
Yeah.
But the 30-yard line is not bad. I like to have it 25 or less.
We're 27-0. You see how 45's running the ball? He just knows he's going to get slobber knockered. The right guard jumps off sides. The center's big. That left tackle there looks like a pretty good player.
He's a big kid. I think he's a kid. 69 was a kid that moved in from out of state.
Oh, really? A good-looking kid.
Yeah, he is.
Fake to the running back, going to the left. The quarterback pulls it out, and he gets slobber knocked. And the best thing he can do is get down, because the white shirts are coming after him.
Yes, they are. And it's not just one of them.
No, no, no. Tipped.
Another pick.
Who tipped that one?
That was Colin Baggett.
Tipped it, and Braylon Barton's got it. And he's going across the field, and he tried his best. We got a block in the back, I think, at the end of this play.
Yeah, it's not a very good call either. Called it on John Kell.
That's what Todd said. He said, I don't think John Kell got him.
No, he just kind of barely touched him.
Well, that's what Todd said. John Kell was pulling up. Of course, we got a running clock in the second half about to come up, and they threw 3 flags on the first play of the second half.
This was a great catch by Luke. Great throw, great catch.
Gavin Gray and Luke Mosley are like they're standing 2 yards apart when they throw these fade patterns. I mean, Gavin throws it well, and John Kell, Luke high points it.
Yes, he does. Tell you, Luke's gotten a lot stronger this year. Last year he was, a little skinny and not as strong, but he's put on about 12 to 15 pounds, and he's gotten stronger.
And that was Julio.
Julio, yep. Those short fields are nice for the offense.
Oh, yeah. 34-0.
And Julio kicks it deep in the end zone.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see this one extra point he kicks. Fake to the running back, little bubble screen out here on the left, and I think 82 had gator arms because he says, I got to look upfield and see who's going to hit me before I catch this ball. Give to the running back, and he's got no place to go. Look at that. 5 of them. And 3 of them are disappointed because they really wanted to slobber knock him, and they had to hit their own guys to get to him. They freeze us at the line of scrimmage. 34-0.
I got motion here. This was 3rd and long.
Yes, it was.
I don't know about that face mask.
I didn't see the face mask, but they called it. Our big boy threw it from behind the linebackers. He saw something. But 61-0, I guess you don't say too much.
Yep.
I mean, it's
I almost started arguing a couple times, and I said, nah, it's 34-0. Just let it go.
Let it go. So they throw over the middle. Did Brandon get his hand on that ball?
Yeah, he did. Good read by Brandon.
Yeah, that's what Todd said. Thought he tipped it.
There's Colin Baggett with the first hit and slowed him down. That could have been called a fumble. Could have been.
I heard the whistle blow before I got
did
the
you?
ball. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to get back to the Reeve. These 8-lane tracks are killing my eyes. I'm so far away from the play. Nice. That is their first down of the half. That's how well the Black Shirts played. They take a timeout, but on replay, it doesn't last very long. It's just
tackled by Eric McKnight.
You know
on the backside.
You know how many tackles for a loss you're going to have?
A lot.
Yeah, which is great.
Yep.
Little pump fake, throw the ball down the field, and there's the center fielder playing perfect defense.
Yeah.
I mean, perfect.
Yep.
It's almost like Deion Sanders. He suckered the quarterback into throwing. He laid off so far.
We throw the screen here, and we got a really good play here.
Yeah.
Get some linemen out there to block.
And this kid doesn't know how to quit running.
It's close to being to the house.
Yes, it was.
Could have been.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, I was surprised number 4 was able to catch up with him.
And there goes Gavin here.
Kyler Murray from Oklahoma.
Yeah. I don't know if we go that far.
Well, for tonight we can go.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah, we'll try it on. Zach, oh, this is a nice run, folks.
Real good run.
Look at his vision.
Yeah.
Look at this. Now watch him slow down right here to set things up. And then
That's
he turns it on.
a great run there for a touchdown.
He slowed down to let the blocker get ahead and then cut it in there. And that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. 14 on the season. And this is Julio. This may be the one that, if the camera catches it, follows it all the way through. No, they didn't. That's the one that went over the scoreboard and hit the track. That's an extra point.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that's kicking.
He's got a strong leg.
Oh, yeah.
When he hits these kickoffs, they're going to go in the end zone. And this is
yeah.
a good kick. It's down to the 4-yard line, right where we want it.
And high.
And look there. Look what happens. We tackle him on the 20 and we force a fumble.
I don't know who got the strip, but Jeremy Register got the recovery.
Yep, he sure did. Good job by Jeremy.
How much fun does Jeremy Register have playing on the special team?
He's one of our better special team players, and he enjoys it. Everybody's got a role on the football team, and that's his.
Julian Ipack running the ball right now, so we've got Jake Morrow in a quarterback, and you start substituting some of the young Mac Daddies.
Well, we got the starters in offensive line except
Okay.
for Hudson. We wanted Jake and Julian to get a little bit of time with our starting offensive line.
I like how much time you gave to Jake tonight, period.
Yeah.
He needed to work.
Yeah, he had 135 yards passing tonight.
That's good. Nice move by Julian.
Good run by Julian Ipack.
The J-Pack, running the ball.
Hudson Dyer's helmet's come off, so he had to get out.
Yeah. The referee was really watching to make sure he went to the sideline.
Yeah.
Because he had to come back so far to pick it up. Julian running again. Good, hard, determined running. Gets down to the 1 where it's going to be 3rd and goal. Yeah, 3rd and goal.
Good run right here, getting in the end zone.
Yeah, he couldn't be denied. That was a good job. He wanted that. And that's Julian's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, I believe. Yes. And Mr. De Leon's going to do the extra point.
I bet it's hard to tell which one's really kicking.
Well,
One of them's 92, one of them's 97.
we got the height. You know, fortunately, we've done a couple of these games, so we know body builds.
Yeah.
So that's how we normally get it.
That was the line drive.
That was the line. I mean, it's stuck him right in the shoulder pads. He was as surprised as anybody. I mean, it just, if you played without helmets, you'd be afraid the kid would have gotten hurt. Could have been a headshot.
Yeah.
So they give to the running back, and he's got no place to go.
Good job by Hudson Dyer in there at nose. Carson Griffin and Zeke Brown playing a little Mike linebacker.
Now, Carson plays some offensive line, too, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Taylor Gresham in there.
See, how many, did they run what, 1 or 2 option plays all
Yeah,
night?
we worked really hard on the option. And when even our young kids, you'll come see it later, Bryant Busby makes a big hit on the option.
Yeah, he does. He got a little ticked when he got tackled later
Yeah,
in the game, too.
yeah. There's Reese Poe doing a good job and making it bubble and lets the free safety Aaron Hayes and Mike linebacker Zeke Brown get there.
I mention this every game. Your backup free safety leads the region in interceptions with 3.
Wow.
Your backup free safety. Aaron Hayes.
I don't know what they were trying to do. I guess they were trying to run the clock out
They
here.
were, yeah.
And
They took a delay.
They took a delay, and they thought, I guess did he call timeout or try to call timeout?
Well, Coach Bishop walked next to the side judge twice, and I thought he was going to take a timeout with 1 second left.
Yeah, I did too.
He just let it go. Or else he was slow on the trigger. Nice punt. Ethan Crump.
Yeah, this is where about gets his helmet taken off.
Oh yeah, that big time face
They really
mask.
could have called two-face mask because he got him the first time and then he let go and then got him again.
Yeah, he went back after it. Yeah, so you know, you go back and there's a difference in build between Ethan and Braylon, so I knew it was Ethan. Jake fakes to Greg, and I don't know how far Greg maybe would have run.
Yeah, he would have run a long time.
Halftime comes up, and we're up 47, or yeah, 47-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go in at halftime, and all you do is start lining people up, don't you? When did you find out you're going to have a running clock?
As soon as we left the field.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I was hoping it was that way.
Yep. We didn't really talk a whole lot at halftime. You know, the problem with when we win big like this is we don't dress all of our freshmen. So we're trying to piece together our JV special teams because all of our freshmen are not dressed. And
don't you have to keep an eye on quarters played?
Yep, we sure do. So it's kind of a tough situation. Yep, tricky, really.
Well, don't you bring about 99 people? How many more can you bring?
99 means that's how many jerseys we got.
So I mean, it's kind of hard.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it got hot and humid.
Yes, it
did. The longer this game went, obviously the starters are just going to sit and drink and enjoy the rest of the game.
Yep.
Cheer on the rest of
We're ready for some cool weather, that's for sure. Because I tell you, that pregame tonight was hot, and then it got humid. It was just a hot night. I don't know what we'd done. We'd had to play 4 quarters tonight because it would have been difficult.
Yeah, well, if you didn't know what you were going to do, what do you think Adairsville was going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a lot more players on the sidelines. Yep. You're relaxing, aren't you? Got that cold drink in your hand, got a Daddy-O's donut in the other hand, because you're going to watch the pride of Georgia's Northern, the best doggone band in the land, 246 strong, led by director Larry Brown, assisted by Sarah Knapp, led on the field by drum major Catherine Stockman and assistant drum major Nathaniel Freeman. Enjoy the halftime. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.
John Reed, Tush Patel, Kai Lee, Tate Warren, Christian Pena, Erica Morales, Andrew Delgado, and Nick Cole, plus the CHS percussion section. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Michelle Taylor and Principal Dr. Peter Kuhn, the pride of Georgia's Northland, the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back to the second half in the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, you've got everybody lined up. We're going to have a running clock for the second half, and it's going to go quick. And we get to receive the ball.
Yeah.
Because we won the coin toss, deferred to the second half.
And I was really, you know, we got our young kids in there. I was surprised he came back out with his starters, to be honest with you.
Well, they played the third quarter.
Yeah.
Give them a little extra practice.
Yeah.
This is Jarian Hames. And, folks, you're going to see a couple runs later in this game where he leaves Adairsville players with shoelaces laying all over the field.
He's got a chance to be very special. He's just young. He's a 10th grader, and he's going to be, if he keeps his head on straight, he's going to be a special player.
Well, he gets a lot of action with Jake Morrow, the quarterback.
Good job by Jake on that read.
Great
very
read.
Good. Yep.
Pulled it, got good gain, and then we got more yellow litter. And, of course, they called it face masking.
Yep.
I was afraid they were going to start calling illegal procedures and stuff with a running clock.
Throw a screen out here to Grant. And
yeah, this is a nice run.
good run by Grant. Good
Breaks
job
the
by our
tackle.
lineman getting downfield. And
Nice stiff arm.
Grant's a good player, too. He's going to be a really good player next year.
He's
He's
a
doing
nice
good
job
this
here.
year,
He
yeah.
started our game earlier
Yep.
this year and did a good job. Greg
This-
Carr's got it.
This is a great job by Jake. He's got the option to throw it out there, and we had a running play call, but he liked his numbers out there, and he threw it out there. Good RPO.
Greg Carr's scary with the ball in his
Yes,
hands.
he is.
He's quick. And there is Mr. Hames. He thought maybe he wasn't down. Then he leaped into the end zone.
I don't know if he was down, to be honest with you.
I'd
Close.
like to see that again. Hand on the turf doesn't
Got
count.
Zane McCracken in there as our H-back, and that was, whew,
Number 5.
that was made him in the backfield.
Yeah, he did.
There.
So
Number
we're-
5's a good player for them.
Yeah. So the original line of scrimmage was a 7. We're back at the 9.
Good job by Jake getting the ball to Zane right there. He's just got to make a move, try to get in the end zone, but that's their best player, number 1.
Yes, it is. So at the 4,
So we run the same play the other way.
and they got a little pressure
Yeah,
on
got
us.
a pressure. And Brady's wide open in the back of the end zone if we'd had time to get it to him.
Right. Yeah, the short receiver's never going to get into the end zone
Right.
if it's completed. So they take over on downs.
There's IPAC making a tackle for loss.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Coach. TFL is going to they're going to mountain up.
They run the option out of the end zone, and good job by Carson Spear. You got David Braden in the game at linebacker, Zeke Brown, Mason Ray, number 18.
The quarterback twisted his ankle, went out, so they put in a sub-quarterback, and then they get a bad snap. So they're punting from the end zone. And if this had been in any other score, we'd have rushed. Get a good roll. But we take over at their 48. Go ahead with some players.
Okay, we still got Jake Morrow in the game. We got Brady Drummond in it, wide receiver. I think that's Brady. Yep.
Tall 14, yeah, it's
Yep.
Brady.
What a great run by on the screen here. Good job by Jerry. But I think this was a block in the back. I
This
saw
one
it
comes
live.
back,
Yeah, it was a
comes
pretty
back.
good call.
Yeah. So we're going to do it over. Yeah, he showed some decent speed, and as he gets older with more time in the weight room, he'll get faster.
Yes, yes, he will. Let's see, we got Trip Moore at right tackle. You got Alfredo Perez at right guard. Good job by Ethan Crump on the screen. Carter Blackstock, number 45. You got Taylor Gresham at center. Kobe Hall at left guard. And you got Josh Futch in there at left tackle. Got I think this is Cedric's touchdown right here. We run the jail screen.
Yes, it is. Yeah. This is a big kid.
I don't think they really wanted to tackle him.
Not on that. No, he's pretty
That's a
good
good
size.
job by Jerry in getting down the field and blocking. Good job.
Yeah, 33 helping 32 get in the end zone. And,
Yep.
and give Lacey credit for slowing down a little bit and picking
Yep.
up the block. And then Jarian didn't hold or anything. And Julio sticks it through the uprights. Ball rolled to the fence. I mean, he kicks the snot out of
Yeah,
the
he
ball,
does.
coach.
He's got a strong leg there.
Toe meets leather. And two of his kickoffs, the ball actually lays on its side and is turning end over end.
Sometimes he
so much
kicks a
torque on it.
spiral, and we just don't understand how he does it. It's like a punt.
Yeah.
There's Max Nesbitt in the game, Ethan Crump, Taylor Gresham, Carter Blackstock, Julian Ipack still. Oh, there's Alex Ambrosio in there. There's Zane McCracken making that tackle.
With a little help from 52 as the quarter ends, and so they turn it around and go the other way.
This is a good play by Bryant Busby.
Yeah.
That's how you draw it up. Free safety making the tackle on the pitch.
And a running back for you. He runs the ball hard.
Yeah, he does.
He's a sophomore?
Junior.
Junior?
Yeah. Only problem with Bryant is we got to get some meat on his bones.
Well, he's not the thickest guy.
No, but he's tough.
Yeah, there you go.
There's this kid right here is going to be really good. That's Will Siemens. He's a 10th grader.
It's a strong run.
Got really good speed.
Hey, the referee's showing some agility over
Yeah.
there. Yep, official. 1st and 10 for the Jackets. We still got Jake in there.
We got Lucas McDonald in there at tight end, number 91. He's a junior. He's a really good kid. He works hard. We run a stick route to Brady Drummond here, get some good yardage.
I never pick up Brady's number when he goes in the game, but because of his height, I always know who it is.
Clayton Long over here, ex-receiver.
There you go.
There's Jake with the read, very good read.
He does that well.
Jake's got
doesn't
some speed. He really does. He's a good player.
he? You might.
He's an athletic quarterback. He is your dual threat quarterback.
Yes, he is. And he can throw the ball.
There's Bryant Busby on the
This is where he
zone.
didn't like all the extra shoving going on. Look at him. They didn't show all of it.
I was wondering what was going
well,
on.
The
I couldn't
Adairsville
see
guy
all
ended
that.
up kicking at him. Oh!
What a run.
More shoelaces. There's 3 guys out there. They still don't know where he is. He's in the end zone. That was Mr. Jerry and Hames. And you put Eduardo back in?
Yep, sure did.
61-0. I know you don't like those big scores.
No, I don't. But I mean,
Yeah,
we're just running our offense, and
Yeah.
with our younger kids, these kids are the ones that don't get to play a whole lot.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, the others get to play in JV games.
games.
Now we're starting to get into some of our JV kids here.
Yes. Quarterback fakes to the running back, rolls outside, gets a nice block outside, but then,
There's Brady Drummond at the free safety spot.
yeah. That's a nice lick.
There's Brett Garland, number 39, Will Hawkins, 76. Both those are 10th graders.
That running back's 5'10", 210.
Well,
He's a pretty stocky kid.
Alfredo Perez in there, Colby
Oh.
Hall in there.
Come back here.
Good defense there.
Yeah, he didn't have any place to go. That was a good snag by
There's,
the quarterback.
Grayson McIntyre, number 87.
That was a nice
forcing
tackle.
it inside. That's Drew McIntyre's brother, who's playing at Citadel.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that his brother? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Drew started ever since he got to the
Yeah,
Citadel.
yes, he has. He's had a good career. He's got one more year after this year, I believe.
It was a pretty nasty offensive line we had
Yeah.
back then. Big. Oh!
D4 and
Yeah. There's just slobber knockers. That kid runs hard
yeah, he does.
once it gets going downhill.
There's Jaden Brock, almost making the tackle. One of the Saunders twins, man, number 79. That was a fast second half.
Yes, it was.
I like those.
Yes, yes, you do. Yeah. Sometimes we think we'd like a little longer second half just to give more of the,
Yeah,
the
for
3s
sure.
and 4s time to play. But
Yeah.
On a hot, sticky night and 61 points on the board, we were probably pretty glad to get back. I was impressed how quickly you got the buses out of the school, because when I left the parking lot, there wasn't hardly anybody left. We got in the line of traffic. I never did get up to 41. I took a side road and bypassed where everybody comes at that stop sign when you turn off of 41. I thought, well, geez, you guys going to be another 20, 30 minutes getting home.
I think they had a wreck or something. We went the back way to 41. So
Okay.
We had some good driving.
You had some good intel.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a while to figure out what the stingers are, the plays of the game.
Yep.
Okay. We'll be back with the plays of the game, the stingers. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show, and we're going to do the stingers, the plays of the game. And Coach, we could have picked out 15,
Sure,
but we limited it to 7 or 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Opening kickoff.
I think this set the tone of the game here.
Yeah.
And it wasn't by design. It was just he missed the kick, and we got a nice bounce.
And Trip Hoplazel gets the recovery of the kickoff.
Yes, he does.
This is going to be another stinger, another play of the game.
This is a slobber knocker.
Yeah, this is a slobber. No,
Oh,
this is
here we go. That's Eric McKnight's
got the pick.
interception.
Nice stiff arm. Down the sideline he goes. And Eric says, "Get off me." Almost knocked over a camera person there. So Eric McKnight gets a pick. And we're going to have another interception here. This one by the Mad Stork.
Pressure by Eric McKnight and a one-handed snag by Davis Allen.
Gets it down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal for the Jackets. We had 4 picks in the game and 2 fumble recoveries. Motion. Tipped.
There's a tip, and Braylon Barton.
Is the recipient of the tip, doing the tip drill. That was Colin Baggett that tipped it. All the way across the field, diving inside the 5, and Braylon Barton with another pick.
Nice job. Defense did a really good job reacting to the ball there. And then we got Zach Fuller on. This was a great run here. He used some great vision right here.
Oh, he's just all over the place.
Good job by Rucker getting down the field blocking for a touchdown.
Yeah, his vision in the last year and a half has improved so much.
Yeah, used to he just run in the back of everybody.
Not anymore. So from Jake Morrow to Mr. Lacey.
What's so impressive here is Jaron Hames getting out in front and making a key block to get Cedric in the end zone.
Without blocking in the back, without holding.
Yep, great job.
Yeah.
And then we let Jerry in. This is a great run there.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Look out. I'm going back the other way. Jeez. That was supposed to be off right tackle.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's, like I said, they're still looking for shoelaces. So anyway, guys did really well. Like we said, we could have had a bunch of them. Pipeline, please.
Pipeline JV was off, but the 9th grade played. We had a 9th grade game versus Chattooga. We won 42-0.
That's good.
Yeah, and then our middle school beat Woodland 61-8 or something like that, 60-8.
It was a big score.
Yeah. So our middle school plays in the semifinals this coming Saturday, not tomorrow, but Saturday a week from tomorrow against Redbud.
Yes.
The semifinals at Woodland.
In hopes of making it to the finals.
Yep, and our JV has a home game versus Adairsville this Thursday at 5:30.
Okay, good. You get some more guys into
Yep.
the action.
Mm-hmm.
Injury-wise, we've come out pretty good.
We're okay. We had a couple of concussions tonight that's going concerning a little bit. Hudson Dyer's got a minor concussion, and Parker McPherson got a concussion, which is Coach McPherson's son. So, and Ken Dez's injury kind of threw us for a loop Wednesday. This happened Wednesday in PE class.
I was going to say this happened in a non-football related injury.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I was not a happy camper on Wednesday, but hopefully he'll be back in a few weeks.
Okay. Folks, I just want to relate a fact that I found on the internet on the Georgia High School Football Daily, and I know you don't really care for these things, but I'm going to do it anyway. Coach Howe got mentioned because he is one of 3 active coaches with 150-plus Delta wins. Now, a Delta win, somebody came up with this. There's always something new. A Delta win is you take a coach's coaching record, your wins and the losses, subtract the losses from the wins. Okay, so that gives you a Delta win.
Oh,
I guess from the Army and the Delta Force, et cetera. Okay, so it makes it a really, really good win. Alan Chadwick out at Marist he's in first place. Rich McWhorter down to Charlton County's in second place, and you're in third place because you have 230 victories and only 51 losses. Now, we're lagging a little bit behind Larry Campbell, the retired coach of Lincoln County, because he's got over 300. But anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
And all the credit goes to everybody.
Oh, yeah, everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Big shout out to Coach Bill Long's video broadcasting class. They do a fantastic job. Our producer was Manuel Fitz. Audio engineer was Mary Catherine Kendrick. Working the cameras was Annabelle Porch, Angie Donis, and Cameron Hansard. And the production assistant was Clayton Long. We got him in from the game so he could do a little extra video work.
Did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Everybody did a good job.
They all do a good job. Any final comments?
Nope, we got fall break next week, and so.
And you got Murray County at the end of the week.
Got Murray County fall break, and we'll be able to practice in the morning, which will be good.
Oh, good. I can come over.
8:30 every morning.
Oh, good.
So we got to be creative with our practice schedule this week, but you know, we're going. I know the kids are excited about being out of school, but we still got work to do. So.
Well, it's a good time for the coaches too because your duties are less, and you get to act like you're on a college staff now.
Yeah, it is. It is. But we're you know, we got to get better. We've got to use next week to get better. We can't worry about Murray County. We know that they're struggling a little bit. We got to get better as a football team. And you are getting better. And yes,
this Friday was a prime example of it. Nice job, 61-0 victory. If you'd like to watch the Boys of Fall and you'd like to see this several times, because there's lots of people that you can look at. There's tackles for losses, there's slobber knockers that we didn't get to show all of them in the plays of the game. Tune in, watch it anytime you want by going to calhountdclub.com. And with that, we're going to go to spring break and get ready to play fall break, get ready to play Murray County. Anything else? Nope, we're excited about being out of school and being able to practice in the morning. Thank you for watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.